Good morning, Chairman Mike Flood, Ranking Democrat Member Emmanuel Cleaver II, and distinguished members of the House Financial Services Subcommittee on Housing and Insurance. My name is Nathaniel Wellcome, and I'm a social worker representing the New York City Housing Authority. Although politically, we may not always agree, today we share a common goal: ensuring every American has a roof over their head that they can afford. Bipartisan support has never been more critical. And that's why I'm here to speak in favor of the Fair Cost Act. Last May, Congressman Jamal Bowman introduced the Fair Adjustments for Income-Based Rental Costs Act, better known as the Fair Cost Act. The primary goal of this bill is simple but powerful: to ensure that recipients of federal rental assistance never pay more than 20% of their income on rent. Currently, the cap is 30%. A rate that has been in place since the Housing Acts of 1949 and 1959, and the Cranston-Gonzalez National Affordable Housing Act. In addition, the Fair Cost Act provides essential funding to HUD to help housing agencies deliver more support and technical assistance to families during the application process. Let's look at the reality our residents face. According to HUD, there are over 1.5 million public housing residents in the U.S. Of these, over 500,000 are children, and 44% are elderly or disabled. The average household income is just $17,815 per year, or about $1,485 per month. At 30% of income, the average rent is $379 per month. But here's the problem: the cost of living has skyrocketed. In New York, the average household food cost rose from $7,225 in 2012 to 2013 to over $11,000 in 2022 to 2023, an increase of more than 56%. In other words, these residents are paying 30% of their income on rent and nearly everything else just to feed their families. If enacted, this bill would reduce rent from $379 to about $297 per month, an extra $83 a month, or nearly $1,000 a year. That's money families can use for food, healthcare, or even savings. And while some may worry that lower rent hurts landlords or property managers, HUD data shows we have over 868,000 approved units with a 94.44% occupancy rate. This means we need to both build new units and ensure existing units are fully utilized. Increased HUD funding under this bill helps offset any deficits for landlords while supporting tenants. Some might argue, Nate, won't reducing rent reduce tenant responsibility? The evidence says no. During the pandemic, specifically June and July 2021, states that cut emergency unemployment benefits did not see higher unemployment rates. In fact, the 5 states with the fastest job growth, Alaska, Hawaii, North Carolina, Rhode Island, and Vermont, all retained some or all of the benefits during the pandemic that the other states cut. Michael Desmond in Poverty by America notes that cutting benefits did not increase employment, but did reduce consumer spending, slowing local economies. Providing rental relief strengthens financial stability without harming work incentives. In conclusion, the Fair Cost Act is a practical, evidence-based solution by reducing rent from 30% to 20% of income and increasing HUD support. It promotes financial stability for tenants while maintaining funding for housing providers. It's a balanced approach to ensure federal housing assistance remains effective, equitable, and sustainable. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you to make safe, affordable housing a reality for all Americans.